Hey, what's up, everybody? So, today I will be talking about coworkers and supervisors that lack common sense. I will also be talking about rules that don't make sense at my job or at my former job. I will also be talking about the people that were physically and mentally unstable to do the job. This one guy I trained for 3 days, and he still didn't get it. I picked up on it real fast. He had a severe mental disability. So I told my boss he's not capable of doing the job. Instead of my boss letting him go, she kept him. So I just gave him easy deliveries to do. One day, I told him to drop off some packages to a doorman building. If y'all know how doorman buildings work, y'all know all y'all gotta do is drop off the packages and keep it moving. Oh, yeah, don't forget you gotta scan them. That's what this specific person didn't do. He did not scan the packages. So I had to contact corporate so they could finalize the deliveries. One day, this dude was on Raji's truck. He did the same exact thing. He didn't mark the packages and he dropped the packages off. So Raji contacts corporate, but this time for some specific reason, corporate told Raji that he had to go back to the building and scan out all those packages for this specific guy. So Raji was there for about 15 to 20 extra minutes scanning packages for a person that's not capable of doing the job. He also got sent home on several occasions. The second dude had a mental disability. He was also plus sized. He could move at a decent pace, but he didn't understand how to scan packages. And in some cases, his performance was extremely poor. So eventually, he also got sent home on several occasions. The last dude did not have a mental disability. He had a severe physical disability. He told me that he worked for a company like this before, just for a different partnership. So I stopped judging him based on his appearance and we got to work. So I'm noticing he's moving extremely slow. But I don't judge him. We get to the delivery spot and we start delivering. I ring this person's bell, they don't answer. So I called the person 3 times. The first thing he said to me was, I'm spamming. I told him, unless it's something that you should never do at a job in general, do not listen to anything corporate tells you. Listen to everything I say. So he stops yakking. We get in the building. I noticed that he could barely walk upstairs, but as I said, I let it go because, as he said, he worked for another delivery company like this. So he's struggling to take the picture. He could tell I'm getting aggravated, but I gently take the phone out of his hand and take the picture. We eventually finish that block full of deliveries. I come back. I asked the driver to give us drops. As y'all know, as I said in the beginning, drops are this simple. You go to a doorman building and you drop the packages off after you scan them all. There's about 1 or 2 walk-ups. So I tell him to do the walk-up and I take the drop. I drop off the packages and I come back. The dude is still looking for that one specific package. If he couldn't find that package, all he had to do was another drop, like I did. But I think because he was in so much pain, he wasn't thinking properly. Eventually, the day comes to an end, and I just flat out told him, this job isn't for you. You will be let go from this job by the end of the day. So I inbox my boss. I tell her what's going on. Instead of just letting him go, she lets him stay at the company. And just like the other two guys, get what happened to him. He constantly got sent home because he was physically unable to do the job. Now we're going to talk about people who lack common sense and have no physical or mental disabilities. We are also going to talk about the people who just wanted to get paid and did not pay attention to the job. So the first girl is the most classic case. So she used to get away with not doing deliveries because all the other dudes at the job didn't realize that she was only flirting with them because she didn't want to do this job. So they would drop off the packages like idiots. Now me, y'all know my sexual preference. Not only that, I don't deal with people at work sexually. One day, she comes up to me and she asked me if I could deliver her packages. I seen the fact that her cart was messed up. So as a supervisor, that's my job to assist. What's the word I'm looking for? To assist hooking up the cart and to teach people how to organize their packages. So that's what I did. And then I told her, hey, listen, anything outside of helping you fix that cart is not my job. You were assigned to do a specific job. That's what you're supposed to do. If you don't like it, you can quit. Then she had a situation with Raji. I don't know exactly what happened, but Raji was pissed. So after work, me and Raji, we get on the train. We see her. I start joking around with her, whatever the case is. And Raji gives her the serious, dirty look from hell. So she just tells us to have a good day. Next person. This dude simply lacked common sense. So Raji's training this dude all day. The people that he worked for, the truck driver that he worked for, told me to pull up because they needed help. So I start training the dude while Raji is helping out or whatever the case is. So we get to the delivery point. I'm telling him, yo, this is how you do it. Do not pay attention to anything the GPS tells you. It doesn't know what it's talking about. He does it anyway. So he could tell I'm getting frustrated, but I'm not showing it. I'm not like getting aggressive. So we ring these people's bells. They open the door. I tell him to take the picture. Again, he's telling me what I already know and what he don't know because he ain't paying attention. So I had to hurry up and take the picture. I kept having to explain to him the same thing over and over and over and over again. Until eventually, I got professionally aggressive with him. I say, yo, bro, there's like 3 deliveries left. I'm going to do 2. All you got to do is 1 delivery. If you do not get it in the next couple of days, they're going to let you go. And after I said that, guess what? He finally got it somehow. The last one was the funniest. So she pulls up on me. I tell her my name or whatever the case is. She tells me her name. And then I don't know what made her think this was a good idea to do this. She speeds off with the packages without me training her. So I had to run behind her like, hey, miss, you need to be trained. She's like, oh, I know how Manhattan works. Then I looked at one of the deliveries and I said, if that's the case, why are you going left when the delivery is on the right? So she shut up. And then I began to train her. Eventually, I could see it in her face that she realized that this job is not for her. So I asked her, do you want to work here? She says no. So I'll hurry up and do the rest of the deliveries and make her drop off whatever else. Now, here's the thing that most people don't understand. Supervisors are not your friends. Now, this is going to blow you guys' mind. So we go back to the truck and she just stands there. So I say to her, "What are you still doing here? Give me the scanner. You're only getting paid for 5 hours." The thing about that specific job was, as long as you did everything the proper way, you got paid 8 hours either way. She didn't have to tell me that she was quitting. She could have just inboxed the boss and told the boss that she quit. But with that being said, guys, I don't think I'm ever going to be a supervisor for any of these bullcrap companies ever again. It ain't worth it. But y'all have a good day.